this video, I'm going to show you how we will make this app look 10 times better using Claude AI. Alright guys, so you should already be familiar with Xcode. I have done like 4 or 5 videos on it. We have built an app. We have basically gone over all of the basics. So now let's get into using all of these features like liquid glass and yeah, the fun stuff basically. Of course, we're going to continue in the chat that we have actually started in Claude, and let's get straight into it. I'm going to say that I need to improve the visuals of the app. Okay, the app looks super basic. It's just a demo version, and if we click here, we can actually see it way better. Yeah, so this is how the structure of the code looks like. Nothing too serious, but the app doesn't look crazy, you know. So let's start with the first prompt, and I'm going to say just a simple prompt: update the app to use liquid glass and to look more modern. Okay, so now Claude will basically rewrite all of the files, or maybe some of them. I'm not sure if all of them, because if you can actually understand a little bit of Xcode or Swift code, sorry, then you understand that content view is the main, basically what you write in content view is most of the stuff you see, and the other stuff is mainly backend, I would say. Of course, color theme, it's probably going to rewrite that, but all of these view, all of these files is what the app then actually looks like when it comes to visuals, okay? So back to Claude, it's already rewriting some of the code, and if we can see, it's color theme, extensions, dashboard view, and metrics, modern metric card view. Okay, as I said, it's doing the view files and some additional ones. We can already copy all of these files and just transform them here. So let me just look. So color theme, Swift, we're going to go here, click this, do Ctrl A, delete everything, Ctrl V, and paste everything here. Maybe we'll get some errors because now it's basically waiting to reconnect to the iPhone, to the simulator. And as you can see here on the top, how Xcode works, if you paste a new code, first needs to synchronize it with all of the other code, yeah? So if you're using Claude and you don't paste all of it, like all of the new code, you may get errors, okay? That's totally fine. You first need to paste everything and then you actually debug it and fix the code. Waiting to reconnect iPhone. It looks like we're without errors, so let's continue. The glass effect is going to be in extensions.swift. We go here, extensions. We don't have .swift because the logo represents the .swift basically. And as I'm pasting the code or the files, you can see that Claude reached its max length for a message. So you just hit continue and it will continue, basically rewrite the code. But now it will, you know, because we have basically two of these of the same file, you need to use the second one because this is the more complete one. This is where it got cut out basically. So we can see that Claude actually finished all of the codes, and now only thing we need to do is just paste it, but it gave us a summary of what it actually did. So key modern glass features added, glass morphism design, vibrant colored palette, okay, so it changed the colors, okay, advanced animations, modern visual effects, and enhanced UX, okay. This is awesome, and let me just paste the code. Alright, so I've pasted everything and we still have an error. So now we can actually start to debug all of it. Okay, so we have failed to build scheme test 1, okay? That's how we named the file basically. So if you look here, you will see the error, you know, the exact error: preview update error, scheme build error, failed to build the scheme test 1, cannot find line chart view in scope. So this is something that is super valuable for debugging the code, right? So again, I will show you. You have it here, okay? This little whatever that is, okay? You just click it and we can give it to Claude. But before we do that, I want to actually look at the errors itself. So it's in chart view, cannot find line chart view, cannot find bar chart view, and cannot find line chart view. That's basically just saying that we don't have these files. We don't have these files, okay? So if we go and we look, we actually don't have them. Line chart view is right here. I'm not sure what's the error right now, okay? I genuinely cannot say what the error is. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to content view. Gotta let everything load. We're going to click this mouse. We're going to screenshot the error just like that. You don't have to screenshot all of it. Just like this. Going to go back to Claude, and this is a very important piece of information on how to actually debug the stuff, okay? Then you're going to go back here into the triangle, click it, going to go to individual errors. You're going to again just screenshot them, or maybe we can actually screenshot it just like this, paste it again. We're going to go here and we have both of them here, so that's just super good. We're going to go like this, screenshot it, and now we're going to actually screenshot the file structure. So we're going to send it to Claude to show the file structure and say help me fix these errors, okay? I would like to say something more, but I genuinely don't know what's wrong with it, okay? So it's totally fine to just say fix these errors or help me fix these errors, because if you provide all of these screenshots, then Claude will definitely know what to do. Of course, if you only had, for example, this error, you should say, this screenshot, you should say something more than just fix it, but we're all good. If we have the screenshots, we don't need to prompt that much. So charts view Swift fixed. Okay, so it was in charts view. We're going to copy it, and it actually says what it did wrong. We don't need to worry about it. Just going to go to charts view, Command A, Command V, paste it, and now we probably don't have any errors. It looks like it. So we're just going to wait for it to load. Yeah, I think we should have the app improved. So now we're here in the loading phase. Build successful, waiting to reconnect to iPhone, and we are here. Let's go. Boom, so we have the new app. I'm super excited to look at it. And here we say, it still says waiting to reconnect to iPhone, even though we see it already. I'm not quite sure why it does it. It probably always like keeps reloading the chart view and all of that, but it's okay. We can actually look at the app. The animation is a little bit bugged. I don't know why. You can see my mouse is good, but the app is kind of weird. But we can at least look at the visuals. Okay, we have something here. There's some hint of animations, but I don't like how it's choppy, or like, you know. So okay, now our problem is actually not the app. It looks good. It did what we wanted, but it's laggy. You can see it. So I will do Shift Control K to clean it. Okay, so are you sure you want to clean? Yes, we will clean it. We'll basically clean the history of it. Now it said clean went good, so I will say Shift Command B. So we will build it. You can see here it's loading all of the files, all of the errors, sorry, not errors. It's loading all of the content of our app. This may take a while if it's a bigger app. It has found it 0 errors. So now it said build successful, and we will just run it with Shift Command R. We will run it. It's building the app, build successful, and now it's just waiting to reconnect to iPhone again. Alright guys, so we have officially started the simulator. This is not in Xcode anymore. We are in a direct simulator app that basically runs when you hit the Command Shift R. And now we see all of the basically stuff that is in the app, you know. It's still not super smooth, but it's better, okay? It's way better because we're in the official simulator, so we can see a little bit of animations, yeah, and we have a few pages out here. But what I would like to focus on right now is actually the settings, because this looks off, right? This looks super off. We have dark mode button that doesn't even work, and this text size doesn't also work, right? So simple thing, what we're going to do is just we're going to screenshot this page that we want to change, which is the settings page. We'll go to Claude, we will paste it into Claude, and we will say make the settings page match the visuals of. So I just said make the settings page match the visuals of the app, add a functional dark or light mode for the whole app, okay? So now we should have a fully functional light mode or dark mode switch that will change the whole app. And you know, Claude will right now basically write 2 codes, one for the light version and one for the dark version, but it doesn't matter that much. What I'm trying to show you in this video is what you can do. You can do literally anything with Claude, okay? You can change the visuals, you can add payment processors, you can add whatever you want. We can charge this, we can add a whole login into this app, but I chose these features because that's what you asked for in the latest video on Xcode, so I just, you know, did what you wanted me to do. But if you have any suggestions, any things you would want me to cover, then write the comment down below and just tell me what would you like to see, what would you like to learn. And yeah, meanwhile I was talking, Claude is doing all the work, which is kind of awesome. So we will wait a little bit more, and then we will just paste the codes again and look at the final version of our app. Yeah, so what we can see here is it said modern metrics card view, okay? And while I'm pasting the code, there's only metrics card view and there's no modern. So I will say I have no file named, oh sorry, I'm in caps lock, but it doesn't matter. Modern metric metric car view. Okay, so I'll just go ahead, screenshot the file section again, and I will just paste this prompt, and yeah, I'll just say update the code. This is what happens, and 100% most of these errors are going to be due to that. Okay, so gonna find metric section, quick chart section, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, so it's basically expected this at the end, and it even gave us some of the like wrong code basically. Yeah, and this is like the same error like 6 times. I don't know why. You can see sometimes Claude does these stupid errors, but it's all good. It's all good. We just hit a simple prompt, screenshot, and boom, we're getting it fixed. But this is what happens sometimes. And I'm gonna end the video with some basic errors. So you can see that we have expected this column at the end, which is basically like a closure to the statements. So when you see this, you don't even need to waste your credits. You just simply add it yourself, and you're going to see in a minute that we have actually fixed all the errors. So it's gonna be gone. Boom, it's gone. There is some other errors. Unexpected expression, declaration, boom, boom, boom. So yes, there is still a few errors, but if you would like to see this app actually being built out fully, and then you have some errors that can be even fixed within Xcode. So if you see this expected, this separator, and you see fix, you just click fix, and the code is actually fixed. Alright guys, so there's still a few errors left, but to actually run this whole app and to make it functional, all that stuff, we would need a lot more minutes, because now we would just go back and forth. So if you would like to see the final app, the final version, if you want me to continue making these videos, let me know in the comments, and I will make a final video on how to actually even run it in App Store and all of that stuff. So yeah guys, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.